Ladies and gents, I hope you all are doing well and enjoying the first free round practice of F1 this year. Everything is getting back into the swing of things, and things are looking to be a little bit more normal, or I shall hope so. But as we get into F1, there's very key things that we do on this channel. The first one being making a tier list of all the liveries for this year. I have 10 rows and 10 liveries to select from. So hopefully we can do this, and I don't know. This is a special one because this was my first video last year. I believe it was 8 months ago, and that was for 2020. 2020. Yeah, it was an interesting year, but hopefully we can see what we can do. So let's get into it. For number 10 in the nice try column. Now, before I want to have a disclaimer here, very big disclaimer that all these ideas are subjective, and if you guys have any comments, thoughts, let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys think differently or have any ideas of your own, please be sure to let me know and keep discussion civil down there. But nice try is going to be going to Red Bull. Nice try for trying to sneak in your livery there. Thought we wouldn't notice, eh? Thought we wouldn't notice. And it is a nice livery. Don't get me wrong. It is a very nice livery, but it doesn't uh, touch on all the points that I think I would want to. I think Red Bull has a lot of potential, a lot of things that it could do well, and the RB16B just doesn't do that. I would love to see a very red car, a very yellow car, and have accents of the blue or other colors aside there. But I think that this is just a copy from last year, and while I do like the livery, it is not great. So I would say that the my likeness goes almost in a parabola. So you have God, and then you have down here, and then you have up in these. So these is and then these are cool. I think that all the artists are great and have done a great job, but they're just not my cup of tea, you know. So for Control C, if you can see the MCL 35M, you would know that it is very much Control C. The delivery looks very similar, and they try to finesse us on this one. They try to think that we wouldn't notice, but in fact we did, and it is very similar of a livery. It is a nice livery. They try to incorporate the ideas of Races One, A Better Tomorrow, and of course they have that nice red accent at the back of the DRS. A lot of people will be seeing that. Hopefully, McLaren can do well, so everybody can see their husky chocolate, and meaning that they'll be behind them. But it is a very nice livery, although it is very similar to last year, and that's why it's just a little bit lower than some of the new ones. I think with a new engine, you probably have better things to focus about than the livery itself. I would have thought to see a little bit more Mercedes colors in it, but that was just not the case. In the Y column, I'm going to have to go with Haas. Why? Why? There's so much white space in that car. So much white space in the VF21 that it just looks the same as last year. Or it just looks bland. It is the same car as last year. But I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just not my cup of tea. I think that Mick and Nikita have their liveries that they or have their sponsors that they bring in, and I think it does look very interesting with the car. But having a driver who doesn't have a country backing him makes it difficult. And you incorporating different colors. Is it America? Is it Russia? What country is it? We just don't know. It doesn't look like American. It might be Russian, but we just really don't know. In the attempt column, we have AlphaTauri. An attempt was made, guys. You have to say an attempt was made. AlphaTauri was my favorite livery last year, and I really did love it. But the ATO2 with Pierre and Yuki just doesn't do it for me. Something about the lines of this car and the way it curves, just I don't love it. I love the last year's livery. It was my favorite livery, if you guys can recall, or if I can recall correctly. I think it was. I'm not sure, but it just wasn't so much of what I loved, and I don't know. I think that they could have done a little bit better, and I was hoping for a little bit better. But anywho, we have the eh. The eh is the Alfa Romeo C41. It was eh because it's kind of it's kind of like these two down here. The C41 is very similar to last year, just flip the colors. Although it is a very nice livery, I do have to give it because I don't really love it. I would think one criticism. Obviously, I'm not a designer or anything, but on the side of the car, I'll pop an image right now as I've been doing. On the side of the car, you see that Orland has that curve that goes over it. If that curve had been continued to the halo, I think it would have looked a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. And I think that they could have done that a little bit nicer there. But with the cool, we're going to cool. I'm gonna have to say the Mission Winnow, the new Mission Winnow is back of the Ferrari and of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. It is a very interesting car. You have the back of the car, which is pretty crazy. It gets crazy. It's a cool car though, and we love the Ferrari colors. There's not much that you can do with the Ferrari colors, but the way they incorporated that in the back just doesn't make it past cool, because I feel like they could have made it look a little bit nicer. Nothing against Ferrari. I love Ferrari and all the teams. In fact, I love. But I think that the Ferrari could have been a little bit cleaner. I do have to say nothing against them, though. And the use of sponsors is very nice. They have sponsors laid out very nicely on it. Just my only nitpick is on the back of the car. With okay, I'm gonna have to go with the Mercedes. The Mercedes just has to be okay because of that sticker bomb in the back, and it is very similar to last year. All these we haven't had a lot of new liveries this year, and the top three are new liveries, and that's where it's gonna be. But where we have the Mercedes. I like the red intake, and I like the rest of the car. Just the back, I think could have been done just a little bit better. I think it could have been a little bit cooler. Talking about the intake, but the W12, it just doesn't do it for me. It's okay. It's a nice car, but I don't think it's good, great, or God. Going to the good now. We have the Williams. Now, I know that there's going to be a lot of smoke coming my way, a lot of shade coming my way, because I'm talking about this livery and putting it so high up. But I do have to say, I like it. It's very new. It's very simple, yet elegant, and it has a lot of features that I do like. I like the lines, and although the sponsors aren't lined up great, it is a nice car, and it does definitely float my boat, and I think that they've been doing a nice job there. But it's a nice car. The yellow, hits of yellow here and there, I think they did a good job. If Red Bull did something like that next year, where they have full red engine cover and lines of maybe different colors of red, or maybe yellow even, I think that would just look crazy. I think if you put yourself out there, there's people that are gonna hate it, but there's also people that are gonna love it and love the new style. And with the car, I think that would just be insane. That would be very cool. Incorporating some of Max's colors into it, even Sergio's colors, I think that would be very interesting to see. Now, for the great, we're gonna have to go with Alpine. This is a new car, the A521, new car, and new driver, Fernando Alonso. Not new, he's kind of old, but he's back in the sport, and I do like this car. I love the way that the blue transitions to the red through the A, and that solid line, that nice clean cut line. I think it looks great, and the way that they've incorporated sponsors also looks great. That A just really sticks out, and I really like it. And the blue is just the cleanest blue I've ever seen, man. It is crisp and it is clean. I think it fits the body very well, and the whole livery is very nice. I really do enjoy it. Now you guys probably see one more down here, and I have to give it to Aston Martin. The AMR21 is very nice. Sir Lancelot, you are going to be driving a beautiful car, and so is Sebastian Vettel. Seb good luck to you on your trials this year. But the AMR 21 just does it for me, man. It just hits all the right check boxes, and it looks very clean. It is easily the nicest on the eyes, man. It looks so clean, so elegant, and there's not a lot going on. The sponsored usage is quite minimal, but it is very nice. I like the small line that goes down. They copied the Mercedes streak, but I think it looks very nice with the pink, and I really do enjoy it. The green just is very elegant. It's similar to that of the A521 Alpine car, but it's just a little bit nicer. I feel it just has a little bit more, like the tone just does really speak out and makes it really nice, and that's what makes it a god. Now, if we're going down all these, they're all nice liveries. They're all great liveries, and I do like every one of them. Just some have more criticism than others, but I think that they all look very nice. And if you guys want to see me remake some of these liveries, I can do that. I would be happy to make that video for you guys. Maybe I'll try that. But if you guys did enjoy, leave a like on the video, consider subscribing. Guys, if you have any of your own ideas to incorporate, please be sure to leave them down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the 2021 liveries and what you think about the teams and how they'll do. I'll be making a video very soon about that. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. I already said that. So until next time, guys, peace.